Okay, so today we are working on a couple of things, and one of them, let me just show you guys really quick here. Go up to the front. We are working on some varnishing. Varnish is stripped down one here, and I kind of show you. This is one I just put the varnish remover on this spot right here, right next to the big bird poop. Anyways, you can see these decks are pretty bad too. I finished that one over there, and just a bunch of work to get the varnish off. Takes a few coats, then we'll start working on the deck. I have started that a little bit by putting that varnish remover on here, along the top here, so kind of all the top pieces. All right, guys, so a couple of things I needed to do here. One, we're working on the Brightwork. But two, I needed to get an engine mount for my dinghy on this boat. And what was really difficult is these bars are at an arc, so they're slightly bent. So it doesn't seem like these engine mounts will fit on there. But I got creative with a C-clamp, put the pieces together. I tried it without the stainless steel you saw first, clamped it together. It seems to fit and take the shape of it pretty well. So now I've C-clamped it in place, and so now I can put the screws in. But what I do need to do is put some Loctite on them, because there is no Loctite, and on one side no washers, which is weird. I'm going to see if I can find some lock washers, but definitely got to put some Loctite on those to keep them bent, or they just come right on out of there. But anyways, that is the Angus Marine engine mount, which is a pretty nice one. A lot more expensive than I wanted to pay, but for a couple pieces of starboard and pieces stainless steel, but it's definitely nicer than the other ones. Anyways, let's get that going. As you can see here, I'm putting on some Loctite there on each one of those screws. Completely freaking me out for some reason. I felt like I was going to lose those down in the water, because I'm reaching out over the water as I put those on. As you see, I still have the C-clamp on there. Take that off, tightening it up, and it all seems to work just fine. Fits perfect. All right, I got I got some blue Loctite on these two nuts, and on these side you can see I put a bunch over here on these two nuts, because they are there's no lock washers. I don't think I can find some lock washers. I'll put those on there, but man, I'm so afraid of dropping those in the water. That's so funny. And then but I put a bunch of Loctite on there. I just got to tighten those down, and we are set with the engine mount. Not sure my engine's going to fit on there with the solar panel there. I might move the solar panel forward a little bit. What else have we done? We installed the engine mount for the outboard motor for the dinghy. We moved the solar panel forward so that it'll fit the motor there without being any interference. That actually worked out pretty well. And we got a few things in. So now this big box here is the motor mount hoist, because I can't lift that 100-pound engine down into the, well, I could probably get it into the water, but I wouldn't get it onto the dinghy myself. So got a hoist, and just for reference, that is the engine mount, and then I mounted the hoist kind of right next to it, right in that little ladder way there, so you can take a look at that. It bolts right into the bottom, and there's a mount that goes onto the railing, and then there's a pulley system, so you can use leverage to pull the engine up off the dinghy. Should work out really well. So this is the varnish I am using. It's the Captain's varnish, and it is a satin sheen. So we'll see how that works out. All right, guys, back at it again today. We did the second coat on all of this woodwork here, which I'm still gonna have to do some sanding down, because it had a little bit more damage than anything else. And then we go around to the front here, and we'll see this railing looks like it's in really good shape. That's ready to go. The other railing I have masked off with blue tape, and just enough here to cover my drips. If I drip anything else, I'll just have to wipe it up. But that's looking pretty good and ready to go. So my next step is to get that varnish going and see how that's going to work out. All right, let's take a look. I think it came out pretty nice. Here is the finished product. I just need to peel this tape off. Oh yeah, the sound of peeling that tape off. Ah yes, just great stuff. Anyways, it's looking good. Got got this side done and the other side done, and I've got to continue with these two and then on into here, which is going to take a bit more work because I still have to clean up all this woodwork in here to make it look a little better before I varnish it, but it's getting there. Well, here's some wrap-up shots. I think it came out pretty good. The varnish is complete. We need to get to that deck work, and there's the entryway. That piece came out pretty good too. Here we go. Let's get to the deck work now. All right, guys, so we are here at the boat, and Amy's here with me. Hello, Amie. And let me show you guys what we've done so far and what we're going to do. All right, so out in the cockpit, all I have done is this little section over here, which is the seat if you're at the helm. And I think that looks pretty good. And then let's walk around to the front of the boat. And you can see the deck work here really needs to be done again because it's kind of wearing through here. All the Brightwork is finished, yay. And then we come up to the front. You'll see I've done up here these two sections over the chain locker and this section back here. Well, it's a lot stickier or almost like sandpaper a little bit, so that's pretty good. And then you can see there's a bit of a different color and a little bit different texture, but a little bit more non-skid. And that is the work to be done today. We'll see how much of this we can get done. I'm lucky to have Amie here to help me out, so we're gonna get to it. What do you think? Perfect. All right, let's do it. Taping right now. Amy's doing the amazing job of taping right now.
It is not easy. It seems like it would be.
Not as easy?
Not as easy as it looks like it's gonna be.
But you're doing a good job. Here we go. So we got that line going all the way up here. 2 lines across there. We've got to get back up and around to do the top part, and then we have to tape off the wood so that we don't mess up the Brightwork. But you're doing a fantastic job there.
Did you already finish your side?
No.
Okay.
No. Let's pretend. Yes. I finished my side. So now it is time for the best part in the world, and that is to peel the tape off. All right, so I guess we got to get the rest of this tape off, and then we'll finish this up, and we'll come back another day to do the rest. All right, guys, let's go out into the cockpit and take a look at this. Here is the final work. The seats there in the cockpit came out really, really nice. Nice thick coat. Makes it look pretty nice. I did the railings there on the sides and then the deck work as it goes up here. I love it. It looks so nice. It's making this boat look like a new boat. Man, it looks so good. And then the varnish work there as well. The teak came out really nice. Ooh, look at that. Yes, indeed. It's a little bluer than it was before. It was just kind of gray, but you can kind of see through it. This texture is really nice. And God, it just came out so dang good up here at the chain locker. Super nice clean lines. Amie helped tape all this off. My new crew member, she does a great job. Anyways, look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. And if you can, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And if you want some notifications for reminders, hit that little bell icon and shoot me a comment. If you have any questions, let us know.